Hello students, welcome back again to the e-learning session. In the last video, we discussed about traditional techniques of irrigation. Okay, there were 4 traditional techniques of irrigation. First one, moat or pulley system. Second, chain pump system. Then third, Dhekli system. And the fourth method that we studied was Rahat system. Okay, these traditional methods of irrigation were used by ancient farmers or by farmers which are not practicing the same technique in the same season. Now also you can see now rain season is going on. Okay, you might have been experiencing rain from your homes as lockdown is there. Okay, so there is no major need of water to kharif crops. Okay, to kharif crops because they are basically rain fed. बारिश का पानी इतना आ रहा है कि उनको पानी की अभी कमी नहीं है. But there are some regions where the water is low throughout the year or the amount of rainfall is measured less throughout the year, and in those regions, okay, in those regions they need, the farmer needs to adapt some different method. क्योंकि अगर आपने properly observe किया है तो मैंने जो पहला वीडियो डाला था of moat system, in that you might have seen that farmer itself can pull the rope, but still 2 animals were being expended. So here too much expenditure of labor is there. Okay, in traditional techniques, in the moats, in the chain pump system also the farmer itself had to pull the wheel. Okay, then in the next technique that is Dhekli system, farmer by himself had to invest his time whenever he had to give water to the field. Okay, and in the fourth technique also an ox or an animal is used there which will rotate in Rahat system. Okay, which will rotate 360s, and in turn the buckets will come up and pour the water in channel. So what traditional techniques tell here, although they were cost effective, means the cost is less. Okay, they are not much expensive, but still they demand expenditure of time as well as labor. ज़्यादा टाइम कंज्यूम करते हैं और वहाँ पर लेबर यानी एक मैन पावर भी लगता है. ओके, मैन पावर इट इज रिक्वायर्ड. there is a need of someone in all the techniques to monitor. Okay, but recently as agriculture has spread its roots all over the country, then development came, and in the development came the modern methods of irrigation. Okay, now which one are the modern methods of irrigation? And we are going to see one by one. 2 modern methods of irrigation we have to study in our chapter: sprinkler system of irrigation and the drip irrigation. Okay, sprinkler irrigation and drip irrigation. So we will study now sprinkler. What exactly happens in the sprinkler system? Okay, what exactly happens in the sprinkler system? For better understanding, at the same time have a look at the image. Okay, the image will clearly describe you that what is the sprinkler system and how the pipes are arranged. Okay, see the image now. In the image, as you can see, over that whale, what is there? A motor. Motor is always necessary. Okay, for sprinkler system, the driving force for water. The driving force means the force which is responsible for speedy flow of the water through pipeline is given by motor, which runs on electricity. Okay, so here once we put on the switch, we can operate, right? Then motor is connected to pipes. How these pipes are arranged? These pipes, as you can see, are arranged perpendicular to the soil. Okay, and at the top there are nozzles. At the top, what is there? There is rotating nozzle. Okay, at the top there is rotating nozzle. What rotating nozzle does? What is the purpose of rotating nozzle? It keeps on flickering, it keeps on rotating. Okay, and through the pipe water comes up. As the water comes up, the flickering motion of the rotating nozzle helps water to get sprinkled all over the farm, and as water gets basically where to use this technique? It is used in uneven land. Why to be used in uneven land? Because there is a difficulty. What difficulty is there? As uneven land is there, then if you start providing water by some other pipelines or something, then water might get stuck at one place. It will not move to slopes. Okay, or if downward slope is there, then it will move towards slope only. But if we provide the perpendicular pipes, then the pipes can distribute water to those portions also which might have not been covered. जो कवर नहीं कर सकते थे दूसरी किसी टेक्निक से, वो पोर्शन भी कवर होता है by using the sprinkler system of irrigation. So it is beneficial on uneven land as well as it is beneficial on sandy soil. Okay, the soil which is having more amount of sand. Okay, the filtration rate, here the filtration rate as sand का filtration rate हमको पता है, high filtration rate, percolation rate इसको हम बोलते हैं. The water percolates inside the soil speedily. So in that case we require sprinkler method of irrigation. Okay, the rotating nozzles are there. Motor we have to put the switch on. When the switch is on, motor will start working. It will pump water from the well and through the pipes. It will be distributed throughout the farm. But it has some disadvantages. Okay, as you might have seen in the diagram now, it has some disadvantages also. What disadvantages it has? Okay, क्या disadvantages हो सकता है? क्योंकि अभी यहाँ पर लेबर तो नहीं लग रहा है. There is no requirement of so much labor, or there is no requirement of an animal or something. Okay, only required is electricity. So what disadvantages has? Wastage of water. The major disadvantage that sprinkler system serves is wastage of water. How water gets wasted in sprinkler system? See, if you have to provide water to the crop which is present at the corner of the farm, okay, which is present near the boundary of the farm, then for that you need to add another pipe, and adding another pipe means the water along with the farm, along with the crop, the water will be provided to the crop, but still along with the crop water will also be thrown out of the farm. So that leads to wastage. When you are traveling by car or by bike vehicles, you might have sometimes observed this, that in farms the sprinklers are going on and sprinklers sprinkle the water even on the roads. Okay, the water even comes on the roads. So this is pure wastage, right? So this is wastage of water. This only disadvantage this method has. Okay, otherwise it is very useful method because it is saving the time as well as it is saving the labor. Once you have put on, then water will be distributed. Put on the switch, then water will be distributed throughout the fields. Okay. So what is the next now? The next method of irrigation. The next method of irrigation here is drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is very useful on modern method. Okay, because drip irrigation technique provides some advantages other than the sprinkler system. Because sprinkler system also is useful, but still why drip irrigation is used? First of all, what is the basis of drip irrigation? How it looks? How the drip irrigation performs? See, have a look at the diagram. These are given in the textbooks also. So this diagram, as you can see here, shows that the pipes are laid along with the soil surface. They are not kept perpendicular. They are laid down along with the soil surface. So the small pipes are being laid down and there are holes. The holes are made in such a way that water should drip out of the pipe drop by drop. Okay. What this will do? The water will be provided only to the root zone. And this is the case. This is exactly what a plant requires. A plant requires water only nearer to its root zone. क्योंकि जितना plants के root का reach है, वो पानी तो ऐसे भी वहीं से लेने वाला है, right? So in the drip irrigation, the water is exactly provided near the root zone of the plant. Okay. So first of all, This is useful for fruit farming. Okay, fruit farming में vegetables because they are not having much height. Vegetables are not having much height, so you can lay down the pipes, right? So that is why from the pipes, drop by drop, water will come out, and that water will be useful for the plant directly. Okay, so in the image you saw clearly that how drip irrigation system works. In drip irrigation system also, one thing you need to understand here, of the two modern methods that we studied, sprinkler and drip, out of two of them, drip irrigation is more preferable. Why? Because it prevents the wastage of water. Okay, it prevents the wastage of water as compared to sprinkler system of irrigation. Water is not wasted here, and exactly it is reaching towards the root zone. Okay, exactly the water is reaching towards the root zone. Root zone means the circumference, or you can say a small circle around the plant. Okay, till which a root can absorb. Till that point, root can absorb the water. So till that point only water is being provided directly near the root of the plant. So this is about modern methods of irrigation. Drip irrigation we saw. Pipes are laid down, usually used in fruit farming or vegetable farming, etc. Alright. So I hope you have understood now the methods of irrigation. That is the modern methods of irrigation. Now we will move towards the next point in the next video. Alright. In the next video we will discuss about how to remove the weed. Okay. Thank you.